we weren't happy with in the game proper. He didn't have that deep point. He only had the cover and the long off. So a deep mid wicket, long on, long off, extra cover, and a point man on the boundary. So this has to be wide Yorkers or pace off wide.
And inside the 30 yards, there's only Moeen in front of the batter. The rest three are at short fine leg and short square and a short third man. The third man fielder, which is a little bit wider, is trying to cover point and third man, and then we have extra cover.
Right, set to go, super overtime. Hetmeyer on strike, Thisara with the ball. Face off wide, he goes straight down the ground. It should be a couple. It will be. Find a way to make 6 twos. I think 12, around that 12-13 mark in a super over is a pretty good start. You don't want to throw it away in the first one.
Yeah, you got to run hard. I mean, you might not be able to hit those big sixes. If not, that you got to search for run every ball. Some serious faces, anxious faces. They're just waiting. First ball went for 2.
Oh, very close, very close. They're allowed a review. There is one review available. I tell you what, he's walked a long way across here. I think they take it here. This could be crashing into leg stump. Hetmeyer feels like he's missed out. And they will. We'll hear from Paul Wilson.
We've got an LBW review, give it not out on field. It's a fair delivery. Looking at split screen now. Roll it through, roll it through, roll it through. There's a gap there on the left-hand side. Keep rolling it through. Okay, there's no bat involved. We can go through to ball tracking when it's available, please.
Just awaiting the ball tracking. Looking where Thisara's arm comes from. It's very difficult to pitch outside leg and then hit leg. I think this is pitched on.
Ball tracking coming up now. That's pitching outside leg, so the review is lost. You can stay with your original decision of not out, Ghazi. I'll let you know when you're on screen.
Just outside, Waka. It was worth a go.
Yeah, 100%. That was a real good delivery because he saw Hetmeyer going outside the off stump and smartly bowled, nice and straight and a quicker delivery.
Brave delivery.
Bit of risk, yeah. That's what you got to take at this stage.
Lost their review. Only 1 in the super over. Lawrence goes leg side. Callers for 2. Erasmus, one-handed pickup. Not the strongest arm and a bit wayward as well.
They need a big hit. They need somewhere around 12 to 15. That's the number these two probably thinking, or maybe more if they can. But first 3 balls, I think the Giants have done well. 2, 2 and 1 leg buys. Wicket will be ideal for the Giants. Wipe will be thinking, why not hit a 6 here?
Nicely bowled, callers for 2 again, and it should be relatively comfortable. Just putting something else out there. What about Khuzaima Tanvir to bowl the super over for the Vipers? He's been brilliant. He can nail those Yorkers, bowling from this end. He's got that natural angle that slants into the right-handers and away from the lefties.
Yeah, he's got a slow delivery also. You know, the back of the hand delivery, which bounces a bit more than is other off-cutters. Crucial ball.
Gets it. He gets it. Does Dan Lawrence. He was sitting back waiting for that slower ball in the box. Waiting, biding his time, and he picked it out beautifully.
Well, the first 4 deliveries were spot on. So good. This time he got his length wrong, and that's what Dan Lawrence was searching for, looking for. Yeah, this was hit-me delivery. That wasn't the best of the delivery from Tushara, and he knows that. 13 off it, one ball still to go. Anything over 12, 13, you know, you feel as a batting unit that you've done the job. Get another 6 here, you're probably winning this game.
This time he's out. He should be out anyway. And Dawson with the catch, so that will end the innings. The Vipers have managed 13 off their super over. Golf Giants will need 14.
I don't think they've done a bad job as a bowling unit. Giants, maybe one bad shot. The rest deliveries were just where Tushara wanted. Fuller, and that last delivery, Lawrence wanted to go over mid-off, didn't middle it, and another catch for Dawson. 13, not bad. One can't say that. Opportunity to NASHIM Shaman, but that wasn't a bad ball. The first one wide outside the off stump. Hetmer dragged it on the onside, and that LBW shout, leg by, 1 run taken, and then that could have been easily in the stands also. Lucky they got away with it, and that after that, the delivery, which was a yorker, and then he went for a 6 after that one. Yeah, that wasn't a good delivery. At off stump was put away, dispatched away for 6, and then Dan Lawrence is losing his wicket on the last ball of the power play over.
That tells the story of who's going to bowl. SHAH. Angle back into the right-handers. Across the lefties, depending on who they decide to send out. Got some power. The Giants. Pathum Nissanka is a given.
Bat and bowl, and which end and what's going to happen. Tom Morse got pads on, and you can see Moeen Ali, the 2 left-handers. Are these 2 going to be walking out, or there's someone else behind them?
Well, you can have any sort of night you like, but up until this point, he's now got a chance, Tom Morse, to redeem himself.
Those 5 runs you're talking about, isn't it?
He gets them across the line. There will be no happier man in that Giants dressing room than him.
I think he'll be happy that he's getting this opportunity. He's a kind of batter who can win them this game because he's a powerful hitter. All he's got to do is just stay composed. Sometimes he gets a little anxious and try to hit it too big or too hard and loses his shape. His eyes also padded up. So now the question is, which 2 are going to come first? Is it going to be left and right, or the 2 lefties?
That's an indication that Pathum Nissanka is struggling straight away. So let's hope everything's okay with him. Little injury that he's picked up, hamstring. That would be a brutal blow. Helmet not on for Tom Morse. He's probably going to be number 3. Stop going. Vincey, just go and sit down, James Vince, and let them get on with the damn game. Go home. Each team is allowed 1 unsuccessful player review in each super over. Ball has been selected already by Moeen Ali for the first innings. The same ball is used for the second innings. Stop it, Bucker, stop it. That is just a little blatant, that, my friend. There is no need for that. far away, folks. Not far away.
Little having a chat, making the batters wait.
Everybody a bit busy, so I'm just correct myself there. I thought that both overs had to be bowled from the same end. They actually chose this end originally, the Vipers, and then wanted to change their mind when they went out there. But that was then they were told they weren't allowed to change their mind. Thank you very much to Taufel and to Paul Wilson for passing on that information. Simon Taufel's got a bit of work to do tonight. Might be getting a visit from Fakhar Zaman, I would imagine, if he's doing his job. Anyway, here's Nasim Shah. Oh dear, oh no. We've got a freebie coming up here, folks. We've got a freebie, that's way too high, surely.
These guys have wasted so much time hanging around. Nasim Shah could have easily stretched himself, bowl a few balls on the side before this delivery, and now this is a no ball. This you don't really need to see the replay. This was way above the wayside, so this is a freebie.
Yeah, he goes deep in the crease, Mo, but that's just way above. That's chest height. Okay, if ever you wanted to start, Moeen Ali, this is your chance. Oh dear. I think he's edged it. Well, he's appealing, but it's a free hit, Andres. Just settle down, can't get out. I think he's nicked it. That's why Andres House is appealing, but he can't be out.
Have to have a close look at it. Yeah, the bat also hitting the ground. There were two sounds, and Moeen straight away looking at the umpire, thinking that it's going to be called a wide, which I initially thought that it was wide because it was way outside that blue line. Lucky Nasim Shah to get away with it.
See what he's trying to do here, Nasim Shah. It's been an interesting start. Man back at deep, wideish third and an extra cover and a long off in place. Moeen Ali's looking to go across to off stump, find something. Oh, it's another full one. I don't think that's too high. I'll just pick up one. A 2 off 2. Still 12 required.
Yeah, the plan seems very clear to bowl a yorker, and if it is a full toss or a low full toss, still should do the job. The field is set for the delivery, which should go across the left-handers. The three fielders on the boundary on the offside, a backward point cover, which is more like an extra cover, and then mid-off. Three men in the onside now. He's pushing himself at mid-on, going back on the boundary and bringing that third man fielder up in the circle. There's big room outside the off stump if he wants to slice it. Looks like it's going to be a slow one.
Too wide, that one. And they'll pinch another one. So that'll be a wide +1. Another ball not bowled and another 2 runs scored. So he's still got 4 to bowl and they just need 10 now.
Very lucky that the wicketkeeper got hold of it. Very frustrating for the audience. 2 gone, 4 on the board. We've seen a no ball also. Has to go for a boundary now, Moeen Ali.
Well, Moeen's got to get the bacon slicer out here. I don't think he eats meat, but just get the bacon slicer out. Get it over backward point. There you are. There you are. Spins away. Should be a couple.
Yeah, lack of pace on that delivery. He wanted a little bit more pace or a little bit closer to him so he could have hit over extra cover. Not a bad delivery. The third one. 3 deliveries. What do we need? 8 required. They do need a boundary here.
Tell you what, they should have to bring another fielder in now because they are taking their time. You have time penalties in a super over. Well, boundary required. 8 from 3. Mo gets it out to point again. It'll only be 1. Just can't find the timing. That was a better delivery. Quick, low full toss. Over to you, Tom Moores.
He did get opportunity on a couple of occasions where he received full tosses and couldn't really put them away. Moeen Ali, Gurbaz also padded up, waiting. Don't think he will be required. This delivery will decide. This is a very, very important delivery. They need boundary. They cannot afford to lose wicket here. They lose wicket here, they lose match. Or somebody else come in and hit a 6 and then it might get into another super over. But this ball will decide more or less where this game's going.
Tom Moores on strike. 2 to go, 7 required. Can he find a boundary for the Giants? Goes dead straight. He won't find it. So Moeen Ali, over to you. I think we've taken the super over equation out. Another one anyway, because 6 wins it, anything else loses it. Oh, not another no ball or a wide.
Do you imagine another super over here? The amount of time these guys have taken. Oh God! Now, why do you need a drink right now? It's just only 6 deliveries you have to bowl.
35 minutes since the game finished. The game proper. 35 minutes. God.
And it all comes down to and they're still chatting. Umpire's got to do something about it. That's unnecessary.
Well, Moeen hasn't managed to time one yet. Can he get one out of the middle of that blade? Can NASHIM SHAH get the Yorker right? It'll only be 1, and it'll be the Vipers in a game that was getting away from them for a long period of time. They've closed it out on the super over courtesy of NASHIM SHAH. So it's the Vipers who will remain unbeaten in the DP World IL T20 for season 4, courtesy of this super over win over the Giants. Their 5th win in a row against the Gulf Giants.
Yeah, NASHIM SHAH over the moon. It was a game between the 2 table toppers, and they fought really hard. It was a high-scoring game. End up in a super over, and we've seen some quality cricket. It took a bit of time, which nobody liked, but